Welcome back to the garden here at Projects. It is 81 degrees outside and my plants are starting to take off a little bit. I wasn't expecting it to be this warm today, but I need to do a little bit of trimming on a few things, and I actually need to water a couple things a little bit more. With the heat kicking in, things need more water. So the first thing I'm going to do today is I'm going to harvest some of the mint that I bought the other day from a local nursery, and I'm going to put some of it into hot water to make some tea, and then the other stuff I'm going to be cutting and hanging and drying. And then I will be, probably next week or so, I'll be setting up my drying rack that I made last year, and I will make sure I show you guys that when I reset it up. For now, I have some twine hung across above our fireplace, and then I also have some hooks in our kitchen where I can easily hang stuff. So that's what I will be doing today. So I thought I'd take you along with me and remind you as it starts to warm up in 9B to make sure you are watching your watering schedule, because sometimes you're going to need to water a little bit more than what you have been. So we're going to take you along. Okay, so this right here is our berries and cream mint. And I'm going to trim this down a little bit. So mint is very much like basil, but if you have never grown either one, I'm going to show you where you harvest. The more you harvest, the bushier it's kind of going to get. And this was already a well-established start when I got it. And there's a few bigger branches in here. So let's see. Right here you can see all these different nodes. And at each one of these spots where leaves are, more baby leaves are going to come out. So I'm actually going to trim right above it back here, and then I'll bring this up and I'll show you. So basically I trimmed right above it right here, and that'll let two new branches grow out from the piece that I left. And then I can hang this, or I can just make tea with it, add it to water, whatever I want to do with it. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and go through and trim off some of this extra in here. And I don't want to take too much, but I also want it to be able to develop some good roots. And then this plant was pretty big for this pocket. I want to hopefully train it till it go down a little bit. So again, this is the berries and cream one. And then I am going to do the same thing right over here. So this is the strawberry mint, and I really do want it to bush out more. So I'm going to do the same thing down here and take off some of those taller ones. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. Okay, so now we're going to take our mint, and I am going to rinse it off. Look at that yummy mint. So I have regular, just mint right here. And then I have the berries and cream and the strawberry. And I am just gonna take the strawberry that I cut off, and I think that's the one I'm just gonna put in my hot water. So I already have a mug with hot water out here, and I'm literally just gonna pop that right in and let that steep for a few minutes while I keep harvesting a few things. I am so excited for all of this lemon time. So I wanted to show these to you as well. Most of these I am saving for going to my in-laws' house next weekend, but I am going to take a couple of these larger ones off, and this is basically how cut and come again works. So if we're looking at this plant right here, it's got 1, 2, 3, and this one's really big. So I'm gonna just cut that one off, and that'll give more room for the other ones to grow. These 3 I'm gonna let keep growing. This one has 4 coming through. This one actually is getting tall, so it looks like it's gonna bolt pretty soon. So I may just tear that whole thing out when it comes time to go. This one's only got a couple that are really big. This one's got a huge one, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this one off. And then I will leave what else is coming in here. But you can see where I have been trimming down on these consistently throughout the season. And so by having multiple, you still have the beauty of it, but so you still get to harvest as well at the same time. I'm also going to trim back our chives right now and hang these to dry. Okay, so how I'm going to do the chives, this is not something that's supposed to be in there, so I'm just going to get that out. So how I do my chives is I'm literally going to hold them up like this, and I'm going to give them a haircut. And then again on this one, I'll give them a haircut. And these guys over here, I'm going to let be. So there's still plenty for them to keep growing back. And then we have some that we can use. We got some giant mustard to go with our meals. Okay, so we are all harvested, and we have made tea, and I did the second watering on everything. Now I get to enjoy my cup of strawberry mint tea. It's my first time trying it. Oh my goodness. This seriously tastes like strawberries. Hey honey, you gotta come try this tea. It's that good. My lip balm's going all over it though. So herbs straight from the garden, just rinse them off, throw them in some hot water, and you have a yummy tea. It's refreshing. Mint is actually cooling even though it's in hot water. You could totally put it in ice water as well with some fruit, but I really wanted to try it as a tea. So I am going to go ahead and dehydrate some of these other herbs. My husband's coming. I'm going to have him try this. Well, I hope you guys have a great day and a great week in the garden. This coming weekend will be our first garden tour. Kind of like a garden visit, not really a garden tour because I don't have a huge garden. So, but it'll be a garden visit next week, so next Monday. And then stay tuned for some other fun stuff this week. We'll be out of town this weekend, but I have videos scheduled for Friday. And I hope that you have a great holiday weekend and have some fun Easter memories that are made and have some time spent in the garden.